do the desktop. You guys are going to be on. Oh no, here we go. So he's not going to be recorded unless you want to. Okay, here we go. Sharing the screen. You guys should all be able to see organization's website. And if you go, you'll see home, which is new, normal. With the EIN number of, we have, of course, for people to make donations, they can do it here, or they can make individual donations, which is right there. You can see it on the bottom of the screen, single donation. Now members, click on members, and people could put their information on there to join, things like that. And then of course, there's more information about donations. Our proud members, if you guys ever want to put your picture on here, you're more than welcome to send me a picture and I'll put you on there. Sometimes I've asked people to send me pictures to be, represent, and some sent and some didn't. Okay, so anyway, remember, we have the calendar here. Thank you. There's the calendar here, which shows the links for the conference calls here and here. And of course, on the bottom, there should be a little something there. Oh, it's loading. I'm not sure. It's probably, we're using a lot of resources right now with the video chat. Anyway, the topic I wanted to bring up is not the education, not the events, but blog. Here's one of them that I wanted to talk to you guys about. This one's an open mic conversation where anybody can really chit chat. See right here, anybody can join the organization and chat, about anything that's brain injury related. Right here, they can join the discussion. You see right here, you can log in. See your profile, I can log out. Here, I'll log out and then I'll log back in. See, you click on login, and then you could choose how you'd like to log in right here. So then there's Facebook. So I'm logging in as
I'm on that website, Michael.
Okay. And then there's more, because that's good, a chat window. Now this is not shared on Facebook, although it could be by using this little icon here. But generally speaking, it's not shared. It's not open because you have to be a member to be, involved in the chat. Here's where it's a little different, and this is where I'm growing things. There's different types of brain injuries. I'm building chat rooms for each one of those. There's ABI, ALS, autism, brain tumors, hydrocephalus, multiple sclerosis, stroke, and TBI. And I've got about half a dozen more I'm going to be writing on there. So that's all correlated with each individual type of neurological impairment. So, here, I'll show you the autism one. The autism one is here. You could also, look, go on the links to change any one of the things you'd like to see. Different, educational resources that are all going to be on there. There's stroke, there's TBI, brain tumor. And I'm going to scroll down, and you could see the same thing. See, it says autism chat room. And people could talk. Scroll down, and there's information that you can go to with links, or you can download the document or view the document online to give you some educational information about it.
Great.
What was that, Susan? You were going to ask something? Thank you.
Never mind.
Okay, sorry.
When I'm signing in with Facebook.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing this, but we could, I'm gonna record this, so I'm gonna share it online so more people can get involved with what we're doing here on the conference call. And they could also see the stuff about the website that we're doing. So it's very cool. I'm gonna start recording the conversation again, so I hope you guys don't mind. There's thousands of different types of brain injuries, but it's still the same brain. And when there's an impairment or an injury or something along those lines, they fall into the same dilemmas, you know, whether it's processing information, hand-eye coordination, coming up with words, short-term memory loss, all those things, they all play a part. I mean,
You're describing a stroke survivor, brother.
but we all go through the same things. I mean, we process and we heal in different ways, but so are all the different types of ailments, you could say, with brain injuries. Like, I don't have a problem with my speech, but man, when I'm tired, to come up with the right words, impulse control, forget it. You know, there's things that we all fall into categories, regardless of the types of brain injuries that they are.
Yes, they're all injuries. They're all injuries to our brains. So
yeah, well, for the most part, most of us have the same brains.
But same structure.
It's the same structure. Yeah. Now, how we utilize some things, who knows? Some people.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I joke around because all of us that are survivors, we can joke around about it. You know, we're like
I appreciate you guys that me into your group, not being a TBS survivor, but being a stroke survivor. I had a couple groups kick me out because I was a stroke survivor, not a TBS survivor.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, I'm a firm believer that we should all be sticking together.
That's all right. Me too.
Yeah, I've been doing this longer than just about anybody. I mean,
How long?
It's 12 years I've been doing this online support.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it was before Facebook was around. MySpace was fairly new when I started doing this. So I've been doing it a long time, and the video chat, I started doing this on Skype, about 8 years ago, with Susan, who's on here as well.
When you have time, Michael, I would like to talk to you about what you're doing, because I would like to offer the same type of help to my stroke survivors. So I'll talk to you later about it.
Oh yeah, sure. No, that's no problem. I'll be more than happy to help you out.
So why are we all here? What are we here for?
Well, this is an open mic night that I do on Tuesdays, where all of us can just talk about just about anything. I mean, you could laugh. There's people that come on and they vent. They tell you, we keep it within reason, no foul language. We don't talk about religion or politics. So those three things are a write-off right there.
Yeah.
Because you got to respect one another. And this is FCC recorded, so.
Yeah.
But it's an open mic. If you want to vent, you can vent. If you want to ask questions, we can ask questions. We could talk about the struggles that we got going on, or we can laugh at each other and horse around and be silly and goofy, which we've done. Everybody knows that.
Has anybody in the group lost a spouse because of their injury? Has their spouse left them?
Oh, have any of you guys had broken relationships about your brain injury? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Wow. My wife just raised her hand.
Yeah, mine would too. My wife would raise her hand too. She'd be right there with the wife.
Believe it or not, when I had my Henry's on, cool. When he's a stroke survivor. When I had my brain injury, it was a blessing in disguise, because after I came out of the coma and everything like that, I said, enough of this nonsense, for lack of better words. I said, I'm done struggling. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm going to enjoy every second I've got while I've got it. I told my ex-wife while we were still married, I said, we either make it work or it's over. She said, well, I never did nothing to you. And I said, I guess that's the end of the situation. You know, I was done wasting time, struggling, trying to get my life back in order. And like, it was just, life's too short. Enough. I want to enjoy every second now. And I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Being a survivor does that. It really does strip you down to the basics of life.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my stroke. I had a brain aneurysm and then 2 weeks later a stroke.
Yeah.
But I will say it has been the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm wheelchair bound. I've been wheelchair bound for 6 years. But I
Man,
tell you, it has been the best thing that's ever happened to me.
yeah, that's wonderful. I hear that so often. You either get people that say, poor me, I can't get on my feet because I'm not who I used to be. Or you have, like you said, and I say, it's the best thing that ever happened to me because you learn what to appreciate and you really see the value of who people are. Because the physical aspects of what we've gone through means nothing. The credibility is in who a person is inside, their brains, their how they think, who they are, their hearts, not their disability, but their ability now. And that's a big difference.
Yes, as you know, Michael, my group, my stroke support group is big like yours.
Mhm.
And we have thousands of members around the world. And there are so many that are dark, that their injury, their brain injury has caused them to hurl themselves into a dark place.
Yeah.
This is how I see it. Each one of us as survivors has two wolves inside of us.
Mhm.
A positive energy wolf, a good energy wolf, and a negative dark energy wolf.
Yeah.
Whichever one you as a survivor, we as a survivor feeds is the one that dominates what's happening.
That's true. That's the bottom line. It's
That's the one that dominates our thinking and how we survive.
you decide which spectrum you want to go
It's
to.
you're right, it's
You
a
can go negative.
choice.
Yeah, you can be pissed off at the world and aggravated and frustrated, or you can concentrate on moving forward. Let's start a new life. I'm still alive. Let's enjoy it. Let's go forward. Let's move on.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Truly true. I think one of the hardest things, brain injury and stroke, hurls a person and their family into the darkest pits.
Oh,
I mean, I
the
don't think
impact it has
I don't think there's anything else that anybody can go through that on earth besides stroke or brain injury that causes them to be hurled into darkness, dark energy like stroke, brain injury. But we as survivors have a choice to be negative or to be positive about it. And like you and me,
it's funny.
go, Michael, go ahead.
On Friday night, I had a brain injury radio show, and the topic of it, and it was a kind of a continuation from the one we had a year prior, exactly the same time 1 year ago, and it's let's stop the labels, because of the stereotypes and the stupidity of people on the outside, how they view people with disabilities, and that was that line I just gave you. Look at ability, not disability, was a key phrase that I had used in that. And that's the thing is public opinion, and not just even public opinion, but like you were saying, the impact of a brain injury has on relationships with family members
Yeah, the ripple effect, the
and old
ripple.
friends.
Oh,
who wish-
yeah.
Yeah, friends who say, "Oh, you're just not the same person you used to be."
And they lead them to leave.
I go piss off. I said, "What about who I am now? I'm more valuable a person now than I was before."
Yeah, but they don't know how to relate to you. So I've lost family. I've lost my sister. My three nieces pretty much brought me off.
Mhm.
And numerous family members and friends all wrote me off.
It's a beautiful.
Part of it is because right lab, I was not always the greatest person to be around. Okay, I have a mental deficit.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. I try to make light of everything. But that write-off that happens after the brain injury, is a beautiful thing because we filter out the BS.
Yeah, that's right.
People in our lives that don't appreciate us for us, but they like the French benefits, they like the giving, they like the caring, they like the parties, they like this, they like that. Bye.
They'd love to say, I can say I love you, or I can show you I love you. They're two different things.
Yeah.
The people that say I love you, they leave. I have found they've left right down to family or friends, leave.
Hmm.
Because to say I love you to somebody is so easy.
Those 3 words are
But
nothing.
to show somebody you love them
The actions.
is it's where the real love is.
Yeah. Yep.
Not who stays in our life as survivors. It's the people that really do love us.
Hmm. They put up with us.
Now, I understand.
We put up with them.
Bear with my boys because now I was mute for probably about 3 months after my stroke. I was mute.
Hmm.
I couldn't say a word. Now I sound like a dying cow. I hate my voice, but at least it's a voice. You know what I
It's
mean?
still communication. Yeah.
I'm able to communicate with you guys. I was mute before, so I'm thankful. And I think it's awesome what you're doing, Michael.
Thank you. I give you a little some good news. Is well, there's good and bad to it. We can have up to 50 people on these conference calls.
Wow.
So if you want to share this and we could work something out, that would be great.
Well, I don't want to invite them to yours. I want to host my own.
No, but this is what I was getting at, is I can set it up where you can host your own using the same thing. But this is where I'm always I'm always
I'm on for if you want me to let you know, I'll promote this on Tuesday nights. Now I'll try to get my stroke survivor to attend and then we'll blow it up.
Well, this is what I was getting at, is to have more than one person as a host on this on Zoom here. It costs us a little bit. It's a couple bucks to have another host. Like we're paying. This isn't expensive. It's only $15 a month for me to do this. But if I make another host, they say there's an additional charge to have.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I have no
So
idea.
what we could do is we could work it out where I can, and actually Carol and Katrina have been co-hosts for me. So
Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hello.
I see you there in the dark,
Hello.
Carol.
if we do another night for your calls with stroke
Hi,
survivors,
Susan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, Susan. How does the camera know to switch to Susan when I'm about to talk into her? How does the camera know to switch to Susan, Michael?
it does it by itself. There's different views. There's speaker view. There's gallery view. You'll see it in the top left-hand or top right-hand corner.
Yeah.
You could do gallery view and everybody shows, and then it highlights whoever's talking.
So, Carol, where are you from? Where do you live, Carol?
I'm in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
And how about you, Susan?
I'm in Jersey, New Jersey.
How about you, Katrina?
Pony Rock, Kansas.
Wow, that's East Ten. I'm in Northern California.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Oh,
Wow.
So,
You live over by my family.
I'm allergic to snow. Let's make it right up front. I'm from California. I have allergies from snow. I don't do snow.
Her. And
Henry,
Michael,
Henry, I wanted you to meet Aaron. He's a fellow stroke survivor.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Hey, Henry. How you
How are
doing, brother?
Huh?
Are you a stroke survivor?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Well, I was hit with the stroke when I was 37.
hi, Henry.
Hi, Patina. Don't mind me. I'm cutting up strawberries.
Oh, what?
You're not allowed to cut up straw. Hey, wait a minute. You're not allowed to cut up strawberries, not share.
Huh?
That was perfect, Aaron.
Hey, Saturday morning, they come and get him. No problem.
I want to share something with everybody, all right?
Okay.
This is amazing, but it is. I'm gonna switch because my camera didn't want you guys. This mode is driving me crazy. It's gonna get in my stroke and see you guys bounce all around. So I'm gonna switch it to where I see everybody.
I found out last week from my therapist because I lost my mom to suicide, who raised me. It actually turned me into being bipolar with a personality disorder.
Hey,
And that
don't, okay, but listen, honey, Katrina,
yeah,
my stroke caused a mental illness me up in my brain. I have a minor one. It's a minor one. But I realized probably last about a week ago, my stroke caused a mental illness in my brain.
yeah.
I didn't realize it at first, but then I was thinking everybody's just being a bunch of jerks. But it was
Yeah.
me. It was
You
me.
meant it,
Katrina,
Michael.
what was
I give
what
my
did you say, Katrina? I missed
I
it.
just shared something with everybody that I found out from my therapist last Wednesday, that I wound up with bipolar because of the fact I lost my stepmom 8 years ago in April to suicide. And she's the one that raised me.
You know what is
Well,
very
that's
common.
more post-traumatic stress disorder related.
What about
Yeah,
someone very
That's
common?
more post-traumatic stress disorder
Yeah,
related.
I'm saying it's
Yeah.
A lot of times bipolar is hereditary.
What is the connection between them? Or am I missing something?
My
I-
stepmom raised me, and then after I left, she committed suicide.
Okay, but what's the connection with you having bipolar?
Good question. Like Michael said, it's post-traumatic stress disorder.
That's what I probably think. Yeah, I'm not.
Right.
Katrina, when you get diagnosed with stuff, you need to find out more information when you share it. No, hey?
I go see him again tomorrow, so I'll find out more, Henry.
Okay.
Yeah, bipolar is a chemical.
I'm on a
Yeah,
whole bunch of
bipolar
medication.
syndrome is a chemical imbalance in either hormonal and brain issues.
Yeah.
What that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just the
Post-traumatic stress
trauma
disorder
being.
falls along a lot of different categories. Like that's why I do a lot of support, even with the veterans and stuff. Well, in New Jersey, I do because a lot of the similarities of anything that we go through is a huge impact on our lives. And I think it took me some realization about everything that I've gone through because I didn't deal with so much stress. It's the brain injury that I had 12 years ago or 13 years ago, but the nonsense and BS that went afterwards with the stereotypes and the abuse and the taking advantage of and all that nonsense then became the post-traumatic stress that came along.
For me, the post-traumatic stress was the trauma of having a brain aneurysm and then and being in the hospital. The post-traumatic stress was not caused by the after; it was caused because of a stroke and all the trauma.
It's cause and effect. Yeah, that's understandable.
It's very common. It's so hit. I didn't even know I had it until it was so obvious. It was me thinking things that were not accurate. They were part of my mental illness.
Well, that's what happens. It's the reaction to the thing, how a person reacts to circumstances, how they're dealing, coping strategies, all that kind of stuff falls into play with post-traumatic stress disorder. So, and it does. And all, like I said, all of us understand.
Well, I don't think I do not think they address it enough in the hospitals. How many people here in the meeting got what they feel is an adequate amount of education on mental illness? None of us. None of
No,
us. But
no.
yeah, every one of us has a form of PTSD. I guarantee it. What do you
Absolutely.
think? What? Good, Michael.
No, that's absolutely true. No, I understand. And it's
Yeah.
funny because those of us that are also survivors have also gone our own route to educate ourselves about the real impacts of what has gone, what's gone on around us. I mean, sure, neurology is what it is, the science,
Yeah.
but the reality and the coping and dealing and getting on with life and strategies and stuff, that is something that's learned through experience.
I
And
don't know that should be, it should be taught, and we should come out of our therapy in the hospital educated.
oh no, I'm saying that it's wrong. I
Yeah,
agree with
no,
you.
I know what you're saying, but I wish there was something we could do about it.
Well, that's why I try to do what we do now
Yeah.
and building brain injury awareness. So we have those resources and we have those experiences where we can teach people. And this should be part of outpatient therapy after any type of brain injury issues. Is consulting people and talking to them and saying, this is the reality of the way things are going to be. And you're not who you were before. I'm not going to blow smoke and say you're back to normal and you're fine, like the hospital told me. And then it took me 5 years of struggling to realize I am not who I was, and I can't do
No,
it. No.
Michael, that
I
brings
gotta
up
look
a fantastic point. When I was in the hospital, and I'm exposed like you to thousands of survivors, and I would have to say probably the most frustrating thing is that the hospitals and care people tell people that they'll be the same as they were before, that they can recover. And I'm telling you, everyone I'm looking at on that screen, I guarantee you, has been through something in their life that never, well, they can't ever be the same as they were.
Mhm.
You cannot go through traumatic stuff that we've been through and be the same people. It's impossible.
Absolutely not.
I get called negative because I say that, because I tell people you can't be the same. You can recover, yes. You can recover your abilities, but you cannot be the same person.
Regardless of brain injury or not, nobody is who they were yesterday. That's just life facts,
Yeah.
and that's why I try to push on survivors is don't live in the past because all you have is right now and tomorrow. That's it. Bottom line,
Good point, Michael.
No, you're not the same person. But what I like to say, it's an added dimension to your personality. No, you're not going to be exactly the same.
You're going to be better.
Yeah, you could be better.
Yeah, I'm a better person. I'm a much better person.
if you apply the right mindset. That's why everything is how you think,
But I'm not saying,
how you really perceive things,
Susan,
how you
I'm
use
sorry.
your optimism.
Excuse me?
Susan, I'm not saying that I'm saying that I'm a better person. You're probably a better person, more loving, more understanding, more caring.
I was just going to say that. More
Well, I don't know. All I know is my mom used to say, me and my sister were like day and night. My accident happened so long ago, it doesn't even matter that much anymore. I mean, you're talking, what, 50 years?
Yeah, Susan was a baby when she got hit by a car, and that's how she had her brain.
I see.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. My mom used to say, me and my sister like day and night.
Do you guys know Marty Solo? Do you guys, anybody know
Yes.
Marty? Yes.
Yes, he's part of the group, I think.
He's a real good guy, Marty Solo or
Yeah.
Salo or whatever. I think it's
Yeah,
Salo.
no, I know who he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wheelchair bound, so I got to go sit down. So, Michael, thank you for inviting me. I've got to go. Love you all. Stay awesome, you guys. Survivor, stay awesome. Bye.
All right. Yeah, we'll
Good,
keep in
man.
touch.
Bye.
Keep in touch with
How do I
you.
log out, Michael? How do I log out,
I'll
Michael?
take care of it. I can do it from here. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Hello, Carol.
Hi, Henry. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay.
Okay, guys, I know all of us, so I'm going to stop recording. So I'm just going to drop this right now, but we'll stay on.